welcome to the Visual Guys Entertainment News, obviously featuring Christopher and me. Our bellies are all full of chips and whatever weird magical spice shit Chris had. I know you had a weird liquid on top. I can't remember what you have.
Curry.
There you go. I'll stick with the mould and have cheese. It's the entertainment news, and we're gonna go see what the fuck's this girl's name?
Annabelle.
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 Is it not Abigail? Isn't Annabelle the doll from? Is it Annabelle?
No, it's Abigail.
Is that... We're gonna go see a scary little girl. That's all we can tell you. But before we get any newsies, updates, what's Chris been watching, what I've been watching, what we've done, Dustin, I think we need to talk Civil War.
What? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the film we saw last week, and I don't mean Civil War, like I said, with Cap and Iron Man, I mean America. Me and Chris saw Civil War, and it was fantastic. As per usual, Chris, take the floor. Tell us what you think of Civil... That was going to rhyme there. Chris, take the floor. Tell us what you think of Civil War. No, it wasn't going to rhyme. It wasn't going to rhyme? Fuck knows. I don't do raps.
Civil War. It was an intense film.
Yes.
Especially when they had the screenshots. But it was brilliant.
Fucking
It was brilliant. It was... I wasn't expecting a lot from this, I will admit.
No, well, no. I don't really know what I was expecting. I thought just a nice, there's a couple of bullets flying, people need, okay, action.
I didn't know what I was expecting, but I just had a funny feeling I wasn't expecting a lot. I thought we were going to follow some reporters, and then they were just going to...
see some action.
Yeah, that was about it.
I think I agree with you there, sir. I think I do. But,
yeah, it was intense.
We went on a bit of a whirl ride.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a whirlwind. It was a bit of a like, oh my fucking god. I think what Chris is well trying to say quickly, and I will quickly get out. It was fucking phenomenal.
It was.
It was outstanding. Before Chris carries on, it was.
She mind licking my jeans.
He's gonna lick them jeans, boy. Yeah, because Merc and shit. Yeah, so as Chris said, it's what he meant by like, screenshots and stuff. We were following. Oh my god, I'm gonna forget her name. Kirsten Dunst. Kristen. MJ from the Spider-Man trilogy, her, a writer, another photographer, and a writer for Arrival Journey across from... They're making their way... They start in New York City, then they're making their way basically to Washington, D.C.
Yes.
But she says that they go, we're going to Washington, D.C. And they're like, and then she goes, no, we're going to Washington, D.C. So I don't know if Washington, D.C.'s moved for some reason or something. The way she says it was very weird. We're going to when he's like, oh yeah, Washington, D.C. No, Washington, the White House. So I don't know if there was something weird there.
No idea.
And they're making their way down there, and they've got to get through different states and different potential hostile areas and a lot of lawless places. Like when they get to, I can't remember what state it was when they get to the crazy, what kind of American are you, and all that kind of shit, which was a very intense scene.
That was intense. The only question, the only dingy, which we both said is, what we're fighting for? Whose side was supposed to be on again?
Heavy spoiler, right? Just heavy spoiler. The forces of it was California and Texas, wasn't it? Because they were the two stars.
Yeah.
They beat what I'm assuming is the rest of the country. I don't know if everywhere else, every other state was together, but they beat the other people who was being run by the president. And they eventually get into the White House and kill him, and then you die, cool, awesome, wicked, and you're like, hang on a sec, did the bad guys win or the good guys win?
Yeah, we don't know.
They don't, unless me and Chris completely missed it, I did not see anywhere where they said, but I don't know if that's the point. I think maybe the whole point of it was just, no matter what side you're on, this is what it looks like, whether you're on the good side or the bad side, because on everyone's side, they're the good side and the bad side, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the point that we're going to go for and say it doesn't matter who, like, what
I've no idea.
This is just what it looks like.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they were going for that.
Neither do I. Because at one point you were following rebels, I think it was, against the army, or some army.
Yeah, at the start, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was people protesting, weren't they, because they weren't given water or they couldn't get water.
And then the next minute you were following the army against some rebels, so I was like, well, what side are we supposed to be on here?
Yeah,
I didn't know that bit, but...
yeah,
it was a good film.
Oh, it was
really
outstanding.
Good film.
Like Chris said just before, it was brilliant the way, because when he said screenshots, they would take pictures and they were in black and white, so you'd see the normal shot. So if someone's getting shot in the head and drop, as like maybe the bullets entering their head or as they're dropping, it would stop and see the picture that they just took in and then carry on with the rest of the shot. And there were some really minging scenes in it, people being burnt alive, people being shot up, executed. We saw a massive pit full of bodies and shit, and it did make me feel like proper like, I don't know if anxiety is the right word, but like my stomach was churning as if like, oh, this just feels too fucking
it like again, like you said, we've watched Walking Dead, we watched fucking other programs and films that involves fucking piles of bodies and whatnot, but for some strange reason, this kind of impacted us a bit.
Yeah, we had quite a good cut.
We were left a bit of a bit of a gut wrenching fucking lump in the throat kind of situation. Like, fuck me.
Yeah, because in the other shows, like The Walking Dead, you get that nice bit of fiction where you see that and you see the zombie and you go, okay, we're in a silly little zombie world. But because this was just people, and it's quite, hopefully it's not easy to happen, but it's, you know, it's logical, horrible mass murders and people just shooting people willy-nilly and stuff. It's like, because it's all real and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? And it was very intense. Like I said, seeing, you know, what's supposed to be the most powerful country, like, on its knees with each other, the rest of the world probably absolutely loving it, going, look at America fall and we can carry on with our business elsewhere, and how brutally, because it's quite brutal how they kill the president. Like, I didn't like it, but I liked when they get into the White House and they go, oh, you know, before you kill him, I need a quote.
Yeah.
And what does he say?
I can't remember.
He says, don't let them kill me or something, or don't let them shoot me. He says something quite cowardly for like a leader to be like on his knees, go, don't let them kill me, and he's like, that'll do, and then boom, 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 away you go. But like the worst part was obviously we followed the young reporter, the young photographer, who's one of the heroes was Kirsten Dunst. It's Kirsten Dunst. We need to remember this shit. And she takes a bullet for her, and as she's like getting shot and falling, the girl's not even focusing on her anymore because she started off quite vulnerable. You saw the people hanging that were nearly dead, and she was quite emotional to everything and a bit like, oh no, thingy. But then that happens and she's just focused on the shot. Like, even when the body I thought in my head, I was like, you're not even gonna look at her body, are you? Eventually she does, but then she carries on, gets the shot and all that kind of stuff, and you're like, wow. Because it showed you as well, MJ from going from the start to just being completely blunt to everything, like nothing phases her anymore. She's seen it all a million times. She doesn't like it or whatnot, but that's the job. She just sees these horrible acts, and it's fucking disgusting watching these reporters going along taking pictures, having to take cover and do the normal stuff like the normal army people would do.
I mean, they've got some balls, like, I will admit.
100%. Like, especially, obviously, I have no idea what it's like to be in any war anyway.
Nah.
But the sense of realism this gives you when they're taking cover, like that scene where the guy's behind the pillar and he can't get through, but eventually does get proper shot up, and you're like, oh, this is just pure brutal. What the fuck's going on? It was so fucking good. It was a good film. Really enjoyed it. But I highly recommend to everybody, 110%. Go check out Civil War.
Yeah, check it out.
So it's getting a massive 10 out of 10 for me. I'm assuming the same for you, Chris.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And you will get our thoughts on Abigail, Vampire Girl, next week. So we're going to see that tonight. It's going to be awesome. Right. Can you just... what? Okay, no, update first.
Update. So you've done Fallout now.
Yeah, Fallout, yeah.
What did you think of Fallout?
Absolutely. It was a massive whirlwind of sheer fun. Like I said... Apart from the Ghoul, he was played amazingly, looked great. All I just kept seeing was Red Skull. I had to try and get that out of my head. Like, Captain America is not coming down. This isn't the Red Skull. Which was so fucking fun. Seeing this weird, crazy, wacky world that's set in the future, but it still had old technology.
Yeah.
But apparently that was just the art style or the choice of the actual Fallout people. Because when I first watched it, I was like, okay, it's like 60s or whatever. Well, I'm going to stick there, but there's robots and what the fuck's going on here? But it's a weird sort of world that they're already set in and whatnot.
Yeah.
But just to see all the different factions, like the Brotherhood, the people in the vaults living this sheltered life of not going on, the people up top and the ghouls and all that. I love the bridge scene where they cross the bridge and the guy gets shot with the teeth bullet and stuff like that. Like I said to Chris, I wanted a nice magic little rabbit hole of what... Because obviously the vaults... Whoever it is that created the vaults again, I can't remember. Sorry, I've never played Fallout. I'm not a Fallout player, so I will get shit wrong. But I loved learning the lore because every vault was made just as a human experiment. Mm-hmm. Like, so there's like vaults where they made one vault where there was like X amount of men and X amount of women, and they randomly put a puma in there just to see what happened. There was a vault that was just full of only 16-year-olds. There's a vault with the door was slightly open, so radiation would eventually sneak in over time. There was a vault with 99 men and one girl in it, just to see how fucked up that went. There was a vault where they only give them this certain like liquidy, crappy food that's in the store they could give them and shit like that. It's a mint rabbit hole to go down. And during the games and the videos that I watch, you can go and explore these vaults and see what actually happened there and these experiments and shit. So there's a great lore to it, and I loved going down that route and exploring it. But I had so much fun with it, Chris. It was a great show. It was absolutely fun. Like I said, the guy, I can't remember who, usually he's like a side character, the guy that plays the ghoul.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever been a main character or anything, but he was great in this.
He was good in this.
The big war at the end with the big suits of armors, I can't remember what they're called and stuff. I didn't realise how quite vulnerable the suits of armors were, though. They got fairly fucked up, but they did say there was a design flaw in the older model. But again, kind of like Civil War, it was like, when I was watching it, I was like, this is a bit of a funny time, in it, on the brink of nuclear war, and we had Civil War, and it was like, why are we doing this at the same time? But no, it was fucking awesome. What's your thoughts, Chris?
I fucking loved it. I really enjoyed it. Got right into it. I enjoyed every episode. Just fucking Ella, fucking whatever her name is. I think she brought the series out really good, because she's never played the game. She didn't want to play the game. She just like, right, this is a character I'm doing. I'm playing this character. I'm going to give it an American accent, because obviously it's American and she's British. It's just the whole entire program. I fucking enjoyed it.
It was sick, and Chris can confirm or deny, but it's going to get more anyways.
Seasons 2 has been confirmed already.
Because at the end you see New Vegas.
Yeah.
And I know all the fans of Fallout were proper buzzing because there's that big tower building. Here they can see the hotel bit. So I can't wait to explore more of it with them.
Yeah, like I said, it's only been out a week, and Amazon have announced that Season 2 is coming.
Yeah, I've just said to Chris before we started recording, I said, if there's any Halo fans, please tell us if you're a Halo player and your show is representing shit, because the fans of Fallout are absolutely buzzing with this, and all they do is keep taking the piss out of Halo, and I have no idea if Halo falls flat in comparison to the games. So
Neither do I. And I've watched the series, love the series, but I never played the games.
Yeah, but
I was never really a fan of the games.
Everyone's saying it's the best video game to live action show of all time.
I didn't know if it's different.
Yeah, no idea. But it's like, even the big YouTubers and stuff that I watch are saying like, oh, I fell flat with Halo, you dropped the ball with Halo and stuff, and they're like, oh, Fallout, and I'm like, is it really that bad? But again, I can't give an opinion because I've never played Halo.
No.
So fuck knows. But no, Fallout is fucking amazing, and like I said, I just love the whole. All I knew was the thumbs up in there. That's all I fucking knew with fucking thingy. What's his name again? What's the little character's name?
Oh, I can't remember.
No, I can't remember.
Last week I watched this.
Yeah, anyway, the thumbs up, I fucking loved all that. And I love going back and seeing, again, I don't know if this is explored in the game, but the Ghoul, I don't know if is that his actual name in the games? Because in this, he's like that. So he's called the Ghoul.
The Ghoul.
Because he's the main one.
Yeah.
His flashbacks to him being a movie star and all that kind of carry on. I don't know if that shit's explored in the games, or maybe you see it in like files or some shit somewhere, I don't know.
You kind of do, but you more concentrate on
the present and what's going on
the
now.
Apocalypse and all that shit.
Because isn't New Vegas? I know when they did the games, then it gets like the newest game, but it's actually set before. I don't know if New Vegas is new, but one of the newest games is set before the other games.
I've never really played New Vegas, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. I know a lot of people that when they were raving about the show and that they said it's one of the best games. Again, I've never played it, so I don't know which is best or worst and stuff. But they said it was one of the best ones.
Well, to me, I think 4 is the best. I think it's got the better
storyline.
storyline.
4 was amazing.
It's also getting a X and S series update towards the end of the month.
I definitely feel like I want to have a look at it. Like,
well, you've got Xbox Pass, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's free download on that at the minute.
Oh, sweet. Well, the older ones or the new ones?
4, Vegas, and something else.
Because I think if I am going to play them, I want to play them in the order.
In order.
Yeah, ideally I do. Do you play as the Ghoul in the game, or is he just in it?
No, he's just in it.
And does he fight you and stuff, or is he good in it?
No, he does don't fight you.
Oh, so it's kind of like the show. You do have a bit of a fight.
Yeah, they've implemented the show with the game really good, to be fair. So I can't really give it any issues on that side of things.
Right, well that's Fallout. Again, just like Civil War, another 10 out of 10.
Yep, 10 out of 10.
I can't really find... Again, I'm sure there are fans that can find faults with this or faults with that or whatever, but from what I've seen online, the fans are absolutely over the moon with it. And I always feel like the shit like that. They're like, who the people that, because if it's not for the fans, this doesn't ever become a show. No. You know what I mean? So the people who what should like it first are the Fallout fans, and they seem happy. And I feel like, yay, good job, everybody's happy. Yes. We can crack on. Instead of just us neutrals being like, I love this, and a proper fan being like, well, actually. It's like, okay, sorry, mate. What else have we watched this week, Chris?
I've done my season 1 of Parks of Recreation.
Oh, you've done season 1? You liking it?
It's weird.
Well, like I said, you didn't do The Office, did you? You didn't do The Office,
no.
did you? Yeah, it's the same vibe.
It's weird.
Just trust me, wait for the next coming seasons. You're just going to, like I said, fall in love with Ron so much. He is outstanding. Like, you do not just, like, there's loads of little things that he says and you're like, you remind me sort of a little bit like you. Look at how he's just sort of like, just, you know, no, I've got no time. Oh, I can't remember how much, I mean, I've just recently done it again, how much, you don't get the full Ron experience in season 1. I think there's only 6 episodes in season 1 as well.
Yeah,
there's only a couple. Well, just his little mannerisms and shit like that. Like I said, when he walks past the DIY guy, do you need any help, sir? I know more than you. And just carries on. He's like, okay, fair enough. Just all of his little dumb shit and his, you know, no self. Like I said, his ending's amazing. Just wants to walk around wilderness and stuff. And there's like a party at one point, and he's like, there's like 2 or 3 people. He's like, this is the most ideal party because there's no noise, there's no music. It's just him eating pizza. He's like, this is fantastic. Over the fucking moon. And like I said, I know you'll fall in love with him. Like you would have seen all the landmine shit in the first one and the shotgun. I'm sure they explained that in the first one.
Yeah.
He's got a shotgun on his desk.
Yes.
That he turns. He's like, you come into the office and he just pointing right at you. And he gives somebody the landmine, doesn't he? Is it season 1 he gives somebody the landmine?
No.
Maybe it's either way. It's just so, even Leslie though, the main girl, like when you introduce her just trying to kick a hobo down the fucking slide, and you're like, I'm in for this fucking ride. It's so fucking dumb. So I can't wait for you to carry on with more and give us your opinion. Again, it's one of them shows you can butcher in no time because they're like 20-minute episodes.
Oh yeah, actually, I'll keep watching.
And Chris Pratt just becomes more and more amazing. Like when the United Kingdom episode's fucking outstanding. He meets like a duke or whatever it is, and he's like, they're having this business conversation. He's just staring out the window. He's like, did a goose just fly by the window? And the duke's like, really? Did it? He's like, oh no, it's a bag. It's just a plastic bag. And they're both pure heartbroken shit. Like, what the fuck is going on here? It's so good.
I was more interested in how they're going to build this fucking park.
You get seriously invested in that, mate.
Yeah, I was.
And
that's the whole point of it. I was watching it.
I'm going to warn you now, just stay for the long haul with that, because it becomes a lot of quite a bit of the premise. Not all, it doesn't say focus on that, but a lot of it is battles between that plot of land and building the park, and the fact that Chris Pratt fell in there because he was steaming away. I broke both my legs and all this shit. He's fucking itching away. Yeah, the way he is with Anne, he's an awful boyfriend. He's such a shit boyfriend.
Yeah.
But no, you have to carry on with that. So
I will carry on with that.
Well, that's right. Shogun. Chris on Shogun. But the big battle is ready to happen next episode. The end of this was just, absolutely amazing and stellar. Shogun's been fucking phenomenal. And I think I'm the same as you, Chris. I think I'm up to date on everything. There's no new films that I've watched or whatever. I know in a couple of days' time, the 22nd, I think that Late Night with the Devil will be up. You should be able to get it on a Schneider copy because I think Schroeder are getting it on the 22nd.
Yeah. Well, as of today, the 19th, part 2 of Rebel Moon's out.
Was it today now? Is that all now?
Yeah.
Did not fucking know, mate.
Out today. So I'll probably watch it over the weekend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't know. So I'll have to watch that.
Yes.
I guess my only updates I can bring to this is a couple of trailers we got. I don't know if you saw some new trailers.
Well, before we do, I think we need to go back a week because we missed the trailer off, didn't we?
We missed the trailer off.
We missed the trailer off.
Yeah.
And to you, it's one of the important trailers.
I know, it's so dumb. I think either you, because it was you that remembered it, we either did it the second we stopped recording or when we were sat in the cinema.
I can't remember when I remembered.
We were doing, I think, maybe it was when you were eating your scrambled egg. I remember being in a stupid situation where you were like, we didn't mention the Joker. And I'm like, oh, fuck, we didn't mention the Joker. You're right, sorry, carry on. Yes, since you're Mr. Not Too Sure.
Yes.
Give us the ins and outs of the trailer.
Yes. What I remember it is just a load of, he walks past a hall of some sort, whatever it is, and he spots Harley. Still don't know if it's in his fucking head or not, or if it's real. But we just started getting music and them two doing things, and not weird things, but just kind of like falling in love kind of things. And it did seem interesting, even though I'm not sure about watching it.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, I'm not a bloody music fan. I'm not a musical person.
Mm-mm.
Hate musicals. But I love The Greatest Showman.
That was a really fun film.
Yeah. So, yeah, it did look good, to be fair.
It looked like a bit of a La La Land, if you've seen La La Land, I'm not sure. A La La Land for insane people. That's what it looked for.
No, I've not watched La La Land.
And like I said, people who aren't into musicals, there's a lot of them out there. I understand some of the criticism that might come this way. I actually don't know how well received the trailer was. I don't know if people are proper amped to what. No idea. I think that the bit that really got me that I adored was dancing in front of the Arkham Asylum thingy. But did it? I don't think it said. Did it not say Arkham Hospital? I don't know if it said. I might have said. Or did it say Hotel Arkham?
I can't remember.
Because obviously the Joker and Harley absolutely love each other. They have this weird relationship, and this is a new sort of Harley, because usually we get her as Dr. Harleen Quinzel, who's working on the Joker, and he eventually molds her mind and changes her and manipulates her. This seems like a different way we're getting it. But I just love the idea of, because I personally genuinely think it's all going to be in his head when they're dancing away on the rooftops and all this kind of shit and whatnot. I'm just ready to go on this weird, wonderful inside the Joker's mind, or a joke, whatever we're calling him, because there were speculations before, wasn't there? It was just going to be like a random guy who's going to be the catalyst, the starting fire for an actual Joker.
Yeah.
I'm just ready to go on this weird, wonderful mental breakdown of somebody's mind and see how it plays out and what kicks off and what doesn't kick off, and if there's going to be carnage on the streets of Gotham and what. I'm so down for it. And chuck some music in there, not a problem for me.
It does look interesting. I'm still on the fence.
You're reserved. You have your
yes.
You've got your things that your little sort of things.
Yes.
Which is absolutely justified, sir. But I think it looks phenomenal. Still can't wait to see it. Chris is on the fence. He'll let you know when he's watched it.
I will.
Right, other trailers, I'll quickly bring them up now. I won't go to the biggie because I absolutely fucking adored it. Did you see the trailer for that one called, is it called The Trap or A Trap?
No, I don't think so.
It's got the guy in it that looks like, what the fuck's his name? Who's married to Mila Kunis? Ashton Kutcher. It looks like him, but it's not him.
Okay, I don't know.
He's in 30 Days a Night. Can't remember his name, but he always looks like him.
The Trap.
I think it's called A Trap or The Trap or just Trap maybe. It looks fucking, because when you watch the trailer you think, oh fuck, and then it's the premise. I'll give you the premise once Chris has googled a picture.
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like Ashton Kutcher.
Okay.
But anyway, so the trailer starts off. It's a guy taking his daughter to like a concert. And you're like, all right, cool, what's going to happen here? The concert's playing, they're chilling, they're doing a thing, and he's noticing loads of weird stuff of like security cameras, extra security and that. And then he says to her during the gig, I just need to pop to the loo, you're going to be all right on your own. And he seems like a really good dad, probably loves her, he's, playing with her, being silly and that. And as he's going on his way to the toilet, he makes his way to a merch stand and he asks a guy, like a worker, about why is there so much security, some shit. And he's like, oh, apparently... the guy that there's a murderer going about.
Yeah, there's a serial killer called the Butcher.
Yeah, which he's famous apparently, and everybody knows about him. And the guy's saying to him, he's like, apparently he's going to be here today, and he's like, the police have pumped up security, so they've trapped him right in. He can't get out anywhere. There's loads of security in that. And it turns out that this guy, the dad, the thingy, is the murderer. He's the psycho killer, and he's like, and the whole thing is him inside the concert now, because even the concert's been set up by the police as a trap to bring him in. I don't know why they thought, hey, there's a psycho murder out, let's have a pop concert, that'll bring him in. Either way, it worked, and he's now penned in, and there's people getting arrested. So you're following him and his way to try and get out, which is going to be weird because we were like, oh, is he going to get out here? But really, we should be thinking, yeah, don't get out, get caught, you're a proper butch. Because he goes to a bit on his phone where he's got somebody tied up in his basement, and he's looking at him, and I was like, this trailer took a fucking turn I didn't expect, and it looks so much fun.
Does look fun? Well, sounds fun.
Yeah, it's just a weird premise, and I was like, this works so well. Obviously, I don't know how the film's going to play out until we watch it, but it looks fun.
Well, it'll be out on the 9th of August. That's
it, yeah, I knew it wasn't miles away.
So...
And the other biggie trailer, I don't know if you watched it, was obviously Transformers 1.
Yes.
Oh my god, what a beautiful fucking trailer this was. Go on, give us your ins and outs.
Obviously, it's animated for those who don't know.
Which I think most people should have realised. I know we did because we were saying Chris Hemsworth and that are just voicing.
Yeah, they are. Which I don't really watch a lot of animated stuff, to be fair.
No, have you done Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, by the way?
Huh?
Yeah, have you still done Meet and Mayhem yet?
No.
Fuck's sake.
What I remember of it, because you have to bear with us. It seems alright. They get fired in some kind of, what was it?
They're the cleanup crew.
Yeah, they got fired as the cleanup crew, and then it just kind of like they fell apart from there.
It's the early days of Prime and Megatron, seeing them as these two like pals, these two good friends. That obviously they used to be like they would always quote each other as brothers and whatnot, having this weird, fun, crazy adventure, and eventually getting their powers. And you do see a bit of a dark moment where Megatron's got a Decepticon sign and whatnot, and he drops it and shit. And you will eventually see in this film the crack in the form, the split of Prime, and you know the first time he become a truck, and the first time he's like, oh my god, I was like,
see, it does sound good and it does sound interesting, but I would have liked to maybe have seen this in a live action version.
Well, I guess my only debate to that would be, I agree with what you're saying, but you wouldn't have got it in live action anyway. You wouldn't have had it, quote unquote, this animated. You would have had it like at the start of Bumblebee on Cybertron, where it's animated anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's not actors playing it, is
no,
it?
Yeah.
So it would have been animated anyway.
But you know what I mean.
Like So I know what you mean. So no matter what, it's going to be animated. But you probably would have liked it a bit more animated, like at the start of Bumblebee.
Yeah.
As opposed to what seems to be a bit more of a kid-friendly sort of vibe. Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's absolutely cool. The humour in that, and this is definitely kid-friendly. The bit when Bumblebee first transforms and he goes, I need my wheels, and he goes into a ditch, he's crashed, and then boom, his wheels come out. I was fucking hysterics, mate. I was watching, I paused the video and everything. It looks so amazing. And to be fair, it's going down this amazing little wonderful route of what we've had with Mutant Mayhem and across the Spider-Verse and stuff.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it just, instead of watching the Transformers with a bit of dread and a bit of fret and a bit of, oh, you know, Bubby, don't die, oh my god, Lionheart's just been ripped apart. We're just going to have some silly, goofy popcorn fun with some great comedy, and I cannot fucking wait, honestly. It looks amazing.
It does look good. It is coming to the theatres as well, so hopefully we'll get it. 20th of September.
Yeah, it's still a little while away.
Yes.
Well, speaking of animation, I don't know if it's true. Apparently, Batman Beyond, future Batman's apparently going to get a Spider-Verse sort of animated film, which they fucking should. That'll be absolutely outstanding. Don't know if that's true or not. I just heard shit. I just took it out there because speaking of animated films.
No.
But yeah, so you're not over the moon about the new trailer, but you're in.
I'll watch it, like I say, because obviously it's Transformers.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, I like the idea of just seeing Prime and Megatron, their early days. I don't know if this is going to be canon anyway to like the main stuff. I don't know if this is on its own separate little universe.
I reckon it will be, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in its own sort of little pocket and just have a little bit of fun.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Doomed for. But yeah, trailer-wise, I think that's me done, dusted. Chris can actually rattle off what he's got.
Round off. Right. Going back to Halo. Season 3 has been announced, so we're going to see more of the Chief.
Master Chief.
Have you watched any of it yet?
No, because when the Halo fans said it was awful, I thought, they're not doing it. Apparently, I've just realised as well, just because you said it, that's one thing that really did their engine. He took his helmet off. I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently he never takes his helmet off.
Let you know.
Yeah, and apparently that's what really annoys him. And I was like, yeah, annoying. Is it? I don't know. I've never played the game. But yeah, no, I haven't watched any of it.
I reckon give it a go.
I should go into it and be like, okay, but I just, when the Halo fans are telling me it's crap, I'm like, oh, if the Halo fans don't like it, but maybe I will like it a bit more, just like you, because you haven't played Halo.
No, that's it. You never played The Last of Us and you enjoyed that.
Yeah, well...
And you never played Fallout and you enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, this is true. Yeah, I should maybe give it a try.
Should.
Because the story of Halo's always intrigued us. It's always been...
I still don't know the story of Halo.
Oh, God. I know there's like some weird alien races that like
Yes.
divided and they split and they warred with each other.
Yes.
And then they were trying to take control of certain spots, and then some of them mingled to make this new species or whatever. And then they come up against mass achievement shit, something like that. That's awful.
What I've got off the series is it's basically humans versus aliens, and they've got Master Chief, can see things. And he's got Atana. He's got Atana who.
Oh yeah,
the little voice in his head, but she's also a fucking hologram.
Yeah, I know this.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's good.
Yeah, well, you've always rated it, so
Yeah. So season 3 has been confirmed.
It's making me more and more excited for Borderlands. I will tell you that, with this whole games getting series adaptations, and Borderlands to me is amazing because it's silly and goofy and crazy
they've
and
got
weird.
Borderlands coming.
If you want to include another Sonic, that's a game thing. That's on the way.
Still waiting to hear more what's happening with BioShock, because that has been confirmed, but I just don't know when it's coming.
That's the weird drill guy with like the old sub hat thing on the box, isn't it? I remember seeing BioShock.
This is the little girl who walks about with a big robot guy.
Maybe that's the robot I'm thinking of. You know the old scuba diver guys that have the big tube with the big helmet thing?
Yeah.
There's a guy with like a drill hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about BioShock.
It's kind of hard to explain BioShock.
Is it Fallout-y like?
Huh?
Is it sort of Fallout like?
No.
No.
It's kind of hard to explain, even though I've played the games.
I'll look into the lore at some point on a YouTube video or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like stuff, I love going down the lore of shit and checking it out. It's so fucking weird.
Do it.
Oh, speaking, it might even be on the news. I'm sorry, I might be jumping the head of the gun a little bit just because I mentioned Sonic. Have you got the confirm of who's playing Shadow?
No.
Well, we spoke about this and we were like, oh, apparently it's going to be Hayden Christensen. Can't wait. I'll get amazing Hayden Christensen. But no, apparently it's Keanu Reeves. It's Mr. Keanu Reeves, 110% playing Shadow.
I think I did see that actually.
Yeah, and I was like, well, last I heard, there was stuff coming out saying it was going to be Hayden Christensen. Which I'm not saying Keanu Reeves would do a bad job. I was just quite excited for him to be playing Shadow.
So obviously Jim Carrey's back as,
and apparently he will be full on looking
Eggman. Ben Schwartz, whatever you call him, Sonic. James, whoever it is, Tom. Blah, 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 blah. Idris Elba is going to be Knuckles. Keanu Reeves is going to be Shadow. Yeah,
it was just mad when it came out, and I thought, oh, okay, that's new to me.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, sorry, I just thought I'd chuck that. I don't know if Chris had it or whatnot, but Sonic was on my head. Yeah. Do carry on, sir.
I shall indeed, thank you. It looks like we're going to get another Kick-Ass. I thought it was going to be a sequel or a reboot, but they're going to try and bring all the original cast back.
Oh, I love Kick-Ass so much.
Did one of them die, though?
What, in the real life, or?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I couldn't tell you. Obviously, Aaron Taylor-Johnson's Kick-Ass. Nicolas Cage's Bat-Dad died in the first one, which we got a new trailer, a little look at his Long Legs film, whatever the fuck they called it. Oh my god, I can't wait for this. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Sorry. I don't know if Jim Carrey's character died. Nicolas Cage got that new horror-y, weird fucking... I think it's called... a lot of the adverts were saying Long Legs, but I don't know if it's actually called Long Legs. It's got loads of weird, cryptic, demonic shit, but it's like a murderer. They're not really giving you much. The trailers are fucked at the minute. They just got weird symbols and stuff and horrible, disgusting music. I don't know. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. But I don't know how... It just looks fucked. And Nicolas Cage in a dark environment is always fucking entertaining, whichever side it's on. So, yeah. But, yeah, and Jim Carrey's... he died in the second film. But, yeah, give me any Kick-Ass any day of the week.
Yes. Johnny Knoxville is writing or is getting ideas to do another another Jackass.
Oh, hell yeah. Please, on board. Keep going. I'll take all the Jackasses.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that one.
Fucking too right. I don't know if it's out yet. He's got a film coming. It's either out very soon with Bobby Lee in it. Where he's like at a home for like addicts, whatever they're called, rehabs, and they make like a baseball team. It looks like really funny, but at the same time proper emotional. I can't wait to see that either. So he's not a really good actor, but I just adore the man so much.
Yeah. James McAvoy.
Oh, James McAvoy.
He's doing a horror.
I saw the trailer of this.
Speak No Evil.
It looks fucking weird as shit.
It does look weird.
Did you see the trailer?
It's Blumhouse production.
Yeah, it looks fucking... Like they're all friendly and pally on a holiday.
Yeah.
They come to our cottage or wherever the fuck it is.
It's in Scotland.
Yeah, and then they chill out and they say loads of weird... Like, I never said I was a doctor. And he's like getting in... But then, like, the kid's mute or whatever, but then it starts... Oh, my, what's going on here?
But I think it turns out that they cut his tongue out or his tongue's
they've
missing.
been fucking definitely doing weird shit. Oh.
And they try and do a dance and he ends up kicking off with the kid. And
Yeah. I will take this.
Yeah,
it
looks weird, but
it
it
looks
good.
like a fun ride.
It does look fun.
A weird but fun ride.
It does look fun. Thought I had a date, but I don't. But it's out soon. it's soon.
It's soon enough.
It's soon. Have you done 3 Bodies yet? 3 Body Problems.
I didn't realise Samwell Tarly was in it, and no disrespect to him. Something about him that really bugs me.
He's quite good in this, to be fair.
Yeah, he was in that, even though I thought it was an awful film, the Moon film.
I like that.
I thought that was like it was. I thought it was that bad. It was fun. It's like a fun bad. So I didn't realise he was in it. It's like the way he acts in that, and he's like, "Oh gosh, silly," and I'm like, even in Game of Thrones, he had them sort of moments, and I'm like,
well, he was a bit simple.
Yeah, it's like you're not in a Scooby-Doo episode. Come on, you're not. No. Yeah, I didn't realise.
Well, watch it anyhow. Watch it.
Hey, the world is raving about it. Don't get us wrong. There are a lot of people talking about it, and I shouldn't, just put it off.
Well, season 2 has been confirmed. It's in the works. It's happening. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it carries on.
Even my boy LP Logan Paul, congratulations by the way, you're having a baby. He's watched it, he said it was amazing.
It is.
Yeah, loads of people are raving about it.
It is good. It is good. It is good.
Fucking Laura showed me.
What?
I had a fucking fantastic moment with Laura. This trailer's come out for this show coming on Netflix about one of her favourite books. Apparently the book's really massive. She sent me the trailer saying, "Oh, it's one of my favourite books. I can't wait to watch this." And then she says, "Please don't watch this, thinking we'll watch it together. Don't just get out there and watch it." And I messaged her back saying, "What the fuck makes you think we're going to watch this?" Because all the trailer show was a bunch of like Spanish people or whatever just looking in fields going, I can give you no context. I was like, I've never heard of this story. I'm not. It's like me showing you, I don't know, the next Pokemon trailer and be like, don't watch the anime without me. And then her be like, why the fuck would I watch this? She give me the context now about what the book's about and that, and it sounds fucking weird. And then after that, I'm like, you ever seen Big Fish with Ewan McGregor?
No.
Oh, well, anybody knows that it's on them sort of vibes. It's a Big Fish is a great film. You should watch that. Again, that'll get you crying at the end. She said it's all that sort of vibes, and she explains about. I'm all down for that. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's like 100 years of the same guy in this village doing loads of weird, fucked up shit. Like he's mental, and he makes a village of full-on mirrors. And she mentioned a bunch of ants taking him into a tree and him being eaten.
What?
Yeah, there's loads of weird shit that's happening. But like I said, when I saw the trailer, it was just like a minute of just people going, and with nothing, and I'm like, what the fuck makes you think I'm not in a rush to watch this? And she was like, yeah, because she just assumed that I knew what the story already was.
Yeah.
Because I think the novel's massive, apparently. It's meant to be one of the biggest selling books of all time or something. But anyway, sorry, yeah, carry on.
Yeah, she's telling two people who don't really read.
Yeah, and I was like, if the trailer gave us some context, I'd give you an opinion. But like I said, when it's just brooding people, just... this is nothing to you.
Nothing. It looks like that Heroes Eclipse, or whatever you fucking call it, Eclipsed, is getting another reboot.
Do I know what this is?
I don't know.
Heroes Eclipse.
It's just called Heroes. It just looks like a bunch of people standing on
Oh,
some
Heroes!
dirt, just with
Yes,
powers in their hand.
I've got the box set down there, Heroes. Heroes was quite good. It was all about these superheroes, and there's an eventual thing going to happen that was going to destroy the world, and it was like a race to try and prevent that with all these different people, different heroes, whatnot. And it was Heroes. I think the final season dropped off a little bit, but Heroes was awesome. But is that what it's going to be called or some shit? Heroes Arose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heroes was fun though.
But it looks like they're going to redo it again as a reboot.
Oh well.
Ow. I never watched it.
Yeah, I think you would have liked it, to be fair.
I
think you would have liked it.
Okay.
We've just had season. Well, I'm saying you
Yes.
have just had season 2 of Invincible.
Yes, we did, with a Batman cameo, with a quote unquote not Spider-Man but Spider-Man cameo.
Ew. Well, Prime accidentally released. There's going to be a season 3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome. It's all done. I didn't fucking realise. So I've just literally started reading the comics. It's done by Robert Kirkman, and obviously Robert Kirkman, which is fucking mental. So it's phenomenal and Invincible. It's so gory and graphic and bloody and violent.
Oh well,
it's fucking amazing.
You getting more seasons?
Yeah, please bring me all the seasons of Invincible you want. Oh, and of course Stephen Yeun is the main. Glenn, he's Invincible. He plays Invincible.
Does he now?
And, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? J.K. Simmons is his dad who plays Omni-Man, and just hearing that voice, bring me Spider-Man, but as an evil, villainous, quote-unquote Homelander, Superman-y type character.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking great. And Seth Rogen has a lot to do with it, and he voices an alien in
it. Ooh. Season 3 of Daryl is getting started in June.
Oh, so we'll have season 2 and there's going to be season 3?
Yes.
I mean, amazing, love you, pal, but okay. I just don't want more. Just end. Have everybody end.
I do and I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm exactly.
I do and I don't.
Obviously, I'm saying end. I'll take it as much as they give us.
It looks like that towards end of season 2, beginning of season 3. Well, we've said season 3 is going to take place mainly in Spain.
Oh, God.
So
fine.
we're going in a different country.
Which is a bit mental because the teaser we got for season 2 was Carol making her way to finding Daryl. So I wonder if she then finds herself in Europe then. And it's a race, not a race, but a chase across Europe.
Yeah.
Fuck knows. But what's Rick's back? Come on, can we not bring him fucking home? I don't want to see him in fucking Barcelona or fucking, Madrid. He's back.
He's back. And it looks like that Dean from Supernatural, Jensen Ackles, is going to be also in
Soldier Boy.
Well, yeah, him as well. He's going to be in season 2 of Maggie and Negan.
As a villain, maybe?
No, I don't think as a villain, I don't think. I'm not too sure.
Just because Soldier Boy was a bit edgy and not necessarily
it
villainous.
Could be. It's just...
Obviously, his acting abilities a lot better than me, but what the bits I've seen of him, I like him as this sort of, fuck you, I'm a prick, I can do what I want sort of attitude. I quite like it. That voice he does as Soldier Boy is fucking great.
Because he plays Negan, whatever his real name is.
Jeffrey D. Morgan?
That's the one. He plays Sam and Dean's dad in Supernatural.
Oh, yeah, of course he does, yeah.
So. And
Jeffrey D. Morgan's also coming to The Boys, isn't he? This season.
Yes. On. I thought I had a date.
Oh.
Thought I had a date.
That's a no-go for a date.
I think it's a 26.
Yeah, what is it anyway? You fucking leave me in suspense here.
Wait there.
I don't want to wait. You're making me smoke more fags. I'm too nervous. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Is this a show? Can you give us a hint?
It's a film.
It's a film.
It is. Where I get that? 45th anniversary of Ridley Scott's Alien.
Oh, right, okay.
And I think it's the 26th, of April, they're going to put the original back in the cinema with 4K fucking effects and all that shite.
I was going to say, just recently watched the original, not recently.
So,
with Laura.
if it's on as ours, I think we should go and see it.
I'm happy for that, like.
Go and see the proper Alien. Because obviously
happy.
we've got Alien Romulus coming out soon.
Sorry, just quick answer question. More than happy to go watch it. No worries, we'll check the cinema. There's a bit of a weird anniversary to celebrate. Is it 45th? I thought you usually do like the 25s and like.
Yeah.
Is 45th usually one that's celebrated? Yeah, I mean, if they're waiting 5 more years, 50 I know is a big anniversary of shit.
Yeah.
But again, I could be wrong. I'm not like the anniversary king guy.
Yes, it is the 26th. It will be in obviously selected cinemas, so hopefully we'll get it. And then
we got
go and see it.
We got Lost Boys a few months back.
We did.
I'm assuming Carol's getting Phantom Menace, so I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yes. October. I'm going to guess in towards the end of October, so Halloween. Halloween.
I love Halloween.
We will be getting 10 episodes of Fred.
Oh, Fred. What's Fred?
Freddy.
Oh, Freddy Krueger?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
What, he's getting a TV series?
Yes.
Oh, shit. As in, like, does it say a timeline-wise? Like, if it's a prequel, or if it's if he's already doing
prepare to dive into a terrifying backstory with Fred.
Oh, so
a thrilling 10 episode series streaming on Max this October.
So we're going to see a Nazi version of him.
Basically, this series marks Rob Zombie's first introduction. Fucking hell.
Introduction?
That's the one. The series of him in the series. And get for so basically we are going to see the origin of Fred.
Sweet. I didn't mind that one when they did the origin film. It got slated, but I didn't mind it. And I think that's the first time I found out he was pure nonsense. I don't know how I didn't get that vibe because he's an old guy going to teenagers' dreams. But I didn't get that vibe when all the parents kill him and burn him alive and shit. They have that weird swimming pool scene. Say it's the Nancy guy. I love Freddy Krueger, not a problem. Give me 10 episodes of this crazy.
Still waiting for fucking Crystal Lake. Still haven't got a date on it.
Oh shit, yeah.
And that's getting the series. For those who don't know, fucking Crystal Lake, Fred. Jason.
Fred's on your mind.
Jason. On the 18th of July, Dave has hair. We are getting Spy 2.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was
just
fun.
Him. We'll see a bodyguard and the little girl who lived in his apartment. And he took for ice cream. He got kicked in the balls.
Mm-hmm. I remember that because he gets in the thing and he goes up and he's like, ugh. That was, he did 2 sort of similar films, didn't he? That were like comedy.
Yeah.
There was that one. What was the other one?
I don't know.
Was it Stuber? Was it called? He was like an Uber driver.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, they were both fun.
I like Stuber.
I proper enjoyed them.
I like Stuber. They announced that one. Netflix has announced that we are getting 5 seasons of The Witcher.
What, 5 more or total 5?
Total of 5. Season 3 will be out soon. We keep seeing snippets. I still don't know about fucking Hemsworth.
Is that still going ahead? Like he's
it's still going ahead. But there's a rumour that Henry's coming back for 4 and 5, so I don't know where they're gonna go with this.
As long as they don't randomly go, they are the same one or some shit, but he just looks different for a little bit. He had a spell on him or some fucking dumb shit.
But they've announced that there will be 5 seasons, and that'll be it of The Witcher.
Okay.
And finally, which I just got before I arrived, Sony are buying Paramount by the looks of it.
Sony are buying don't they already own Paramount? Don't Paramount do a lot of Sony shit anyway?
I think they own a percentage.
I feel like every time you see a Sony film, you see the Paramount logo.
I think they own a percentage.
Right, okay.
But I think they're fully buying them out now.
What does that mean for Amazon or out? Because I know obviously Paramount Plus is tied in with Amazon.
Yeah.
It is for me. Does that
I don't know if
that?
they're gonna double it up for Disney. I don't know. Or if they're gonna just get rid of Paramount Plus altogether and move everything onto Disney. I don't know.
Onto Disney?
Yeah, because it's kind of part of Sony shit, isn't it?
Oh, so right, okay. Right.
Yeah, because Sony and Disney are kind of like fucking.
Oh, they have like a thingy.
Yeah.
Well, I know they've got their Spider-Man shit.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I'll take.
Unless they bring their own thing out.
I wouldn't be surprised. At this point now, it feels like you're scrolling through the TV again, like back in the day.
Yeah.
You know,
Instead
longer...
of fucking going through your Sky channels, you can now go through your apps.
Your apps is like fucking 50. Oh, sweet, but if that's the Canoes News, we'll round it up.
That is the Canoes
Perfect
News.
time. We can ramble for half an hour and then get to Skinnemers. Remember, next week, we will tell you all about the vampire.
We shall.
The grand vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, suck your blood. I still love that joke about when you see Dracula's face and I've covered my whole body in garlic apart from my dick. And it's like Dracula, like... I know she's not Dracula, but this shit looks like a fun whirlwind of a ride. I feel like we're about to go watch one of them dumb fun films.
Yeah. Does look good.
Yeah, looks thick. I don't know what's next on the agenda, Chris. I don't know if you can remember.
No.
No, I know there's Monkey soon. I know there's...
Well, I think this is our last one.
Oh shit, yeah, it was May that you said was stacked.
Yeah, I think that was our last one for April. And I think the third... I want to say the 3rd, which is next week.
I just love you in Calendar Corner. Every week without fail, Chris in Calendar Corner.
Because it's bank holiday on the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we've got something on the 3rd.
Right.
Well, I don't know what.
We'll let you know when we know.
We shall indeed. But we'll end up forgetting.
Yeah, we always fucking do. Who's the girl in Civil War? I'm sure it's Kirsten Dunst. Thank you, visuals. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
And we'll keep on.
Love you, bye.
Oh, that was short and sweet. Last few weeks you've had like a, I don't know.
Not sober.
No, it's nice, but you've had like a, if a grandma says to your baby, "Oh, what a cute baby," you give them the red card and say, "You're a fucking pedo." You've been ending like that.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.